advice I would give to young aspiring athletes is to believe in yourself first. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in yourself.
When I work out, I put my work. When I work out, I put my work in. Ready, get, go. If you wanna play ball, better give it your all. Stand tall, put your work in.
My name is Rheeza Grant. I am from Trinidad and Tobago. Why I say Trinidad and Tobago? Because I've lived all over Trinidad, not yet Tobago. From Arima, Chaguanas, Diego Martin, you name it, I've probably been there. But I currently reside in Central, and I am a national beach volleyballer and a sports administrator employed by the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee. I was first introduced in sport at a physical education class while attending the Point Fortin Junior Secondary School by a teacher by the name of Mr. Singh. And when he introduced the sport, I became really happy because it was something that I grasped to straight away. I would have competed in athletics before, so it wasn't something outside of sport. Like it related to me, and I became passionate about it. I remember one day walking to the shop. I would have met a gentleman by the name of Mr. Terrence Honore, who stopped me on the street, and he was like, "Are you interested in playing volleyball?" I was like, "Yeah, how did you know? How could you choose that sport, you know?" I joined this club, trained hard. Coach Nadu was the one who coached me and gave me the essential skills, like the basic essential skills that I would have needed at that point in time. And then I was invited to the national indoor team and participated in the 2006 Bahamas Championship, where we would have won consistently for 5 years. We are still the reigning champs. And then I transferred over to beach volleyball. The secret to my success as an athlete, I think not much people give out secrets first to begin with, but I'm gonna just give one: putting in the extra work. When everyone is sleeping, you need to always make sure that you put in that work, because at the end of the day, in this part of the world, we are so far behind in terms of our development in sport. If we want to make the best out of it, we have to work extremely hard, and we have to study what people outside are doing. The athletes outside are more advanced than us. They have more advanced equipment. You know, we're literally playing catch up. I think women have so much to contribute in terms of sport, from as little as their managerial skills to, you know, that motherly feeling that you give youngsters to help them further believe in themselves. This has been a topic over the past years. We look at, let's take football for instance, right? The Messis and the Leonardos of the world, their income is beyond, it's really high. Let's take Yaya, our Trinbagonian athlete who's out there soaring. I am sure if you ask her of her income as compared, I'm not saying that she's the greatest, I'm just saying that it's not a level playing field, basically. And if you want to talk gender equality, you have to look at it in every detail, not just in administration, in sport on the whole. I think the unique quality I have is no matter what I do, I'm always humble. You will never hear me speaking highly about myself, which might be a good and a bad thing, but I chose to be this way because you always need to remember where you come from. You always need to remember who helped you along the lines, you know. So it's for me personally, there's no reason for me to be cocky or, you know, so I know where I am, I know what I want to achieve, I'm confident, you know, in what I do. So I think that's my unique quality, apart from my smile. Some of the habits that has caused me to excel in sport, putting in the extra work, that's one. Listen attentively, that's two. And really believing in yourself first. That one is extremely hard because you first have to understand and accept what your coach or your manager is telling you, what they're seeing about you, you know, what they believe, and really accepting that and pushing because of that is something that I think is important. It's a habit that you need to develop throughout your life, not just in sport, but these are some qualities I think would help you along the way. There are several people that inspire me, one of them being my mother. She has worked tremendously in my life to encourage me to where I am today. The other person, unfortunately, is not here today, is my brother who would have passed away, Shaquille Bell. I will continue to make sure that I work to the best of my abilities to make him proud, even though he's not here. So he's one of my greatest inspirations. And wait. Woo. Breathe, 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 breathe. Lastly, our Minister of Sport. And I'm not saying this to be biased, but I think I even mentioned this to her. She's filled with all this energy and this at a youthful level that I someday hope that I could speak as fluently as her, and really give that level of support to not just Trinidad and Tobago, but sport in general. So the advice I would give to young aspiring athletes is to believe in yourself first. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself, believe in yourself. It have nobody that can tell you what you can or cannot do unless you tell yourself you can or cannot do something. So that's one thing. The next thing is, no matter how far you reach in your sport, always try to give back, always try to give back this level of support that you would have received initially. And always remember where you come from.
Power up your game.